Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome to another episode of Icewind Dale Heart of Winter playthrough. When last we left off, we were just playing with a Remores in a pit. Didn't exactly go too well, but we got a decent item out of it. And we've got most of this level explored, so let's go up here. And this is either going to be a boss fight or a storyline exploit. Either one, I suspect, just because of the way these things usually go. The way it's laid out and everything provides big clues to that. Ah, more enemies. Just what we needed. More ice golems. In case we hadn't fought enough of them. Just ice golem after ice golem. Because everybody knows if 3 of them can't take this party out, then 1 of them might. Or something. I don't know. I guess she expects me not to rest. Oh crap, everybody needs to move back. My own sword is fucking me up more than the enemies. Now, it's gonna come in real useful when I'm fighting, say, a horde of smaller things. But, now Clow's getting his ass kicked. Come on, just kind of moving back and forth. Kiting this thing across my own people. Come on, attack it. There we go.
Yes. At once.
Alright. Gonna go ahead and wait for that to expire. And continue on my way. I probably should wait till everybody's healed, but hey, I like to live dangerously from time to time. Ah, goddamn traps. And my thief wasn't even detecting them. I had detect traps up for quite a while through this, but she wasn't even detecting them, so I kind of stopped. Oh no, there's a bunch of these guys. Let's see if Fireball doesn't get any job done, because let's be honest, these guys have magic resistance pretty high. So yeah, it hit some of them. Not too bad. This one's badly injured. These are the 2 that got hit by the full brunt. One of them was they're both uninjured. Okay, I don't know what's going on there. Cloud's probably going to die. Okay. There's one down. Let's move around here. Okay, Cloud needs to move away. He needs to basically run around for a little bit. Oh no, he can't squeeze past his own people. God damn it, I forgot about it. Cloud, the polite paladin, cannot shove people out of the way to save his life. Literally the worst thing ever. Okay. Come on. I gotta keep him on Cloud so he doesn't just go over there and wail on my damn casters. And he's just able to squeeze past. So let's get these guys on this. And keep Cloud moving around along. Cloud's not regenerating for some reason. Oh, he is. He just got down way low. Now that he's not being attacked, I'll move him back in. Hey, is it worth waiting one more? Yeah. That thing's near death and is gone. Alright. Time to wait and regenerate again. See you on the other side again. Wow, that's been doing a lot of that this level, but it's well worth it. I mean, it's free healing. I mean, can't go wrong with that. Alright, everybody's in the green. Let's continue. Just as my people start getting impatient. Impatient. Especially my thief. My thief's a real bitch sometimes. Find something to do or I'm out of here. Okay, there we go. There's our mirror. It opened up a new area. So there was that door that guy was talking about.
Death comes with swift wings. My hiding place is a place of hiding no longer.
Okay, I'm going to turn her voice up just a bit, just so you can hear it a little bit better in post. Oh, you get that's hiding. Why are you hiding here?
Why am I hiding? Come. Why does anyone hide? Death is what I hide from. My spirit fears for its life, as do the spirits of all living things.
Okay, so she's basically
so much
paranoid.
that I must run
no
from
doubt,
your
if you could see your own death coming,
project
you know,
by
you might
hiding
try to hide as well. You
Your
know, I mean,
coming
hell,
is why
I don't
I
know.
buried myself here. For in visions my death walks in your shadow. It is for that that I've fled my people, tried to hide myself from your eyes, and the reason I have long feared this meeting.
Well, if this meeting was destined, then she should understand.
Yet fear
You know.
tires the spirit, and it has brought me little except more fear. Kill me if you wish, or leave me here, and she will kill me. In the end, I die the same death.
This she, is she the one you're
You
hiding
have
from?
seen the creature that wears Wolfdane's body like a cloak. She
Oh,
has
interesting.
chosen wisely, that one.
Wolfdane is possessed by
She
what?
is the spirit of one who died in the north long ago, and she carries the death of the north with her now. She has taken Wolfdane's body, and with it, the heart of his people.
Okay.
She is clever and moves.
This doesn't really
as
enlighten me
ice
any,
moves,
except now I have a
slowly
gender to put
and
with a spirit.
patiently. She will prove a difficult foe, for she carries death with her, as do you all.
So how can we defeat this creature?
All
This
things
thing
have a
that's become
weakness,
Wolfdane.
and in this, the creature that is Wolfdane and I share a common one: sight.
Okay.
Do you know why I have hidden here, chosen this place?
Because you were
The
scared I was
ice
going to
is
kill
a
you?
shield more powerful
Okay.
than steel or iron. Though it does not know this, the creature that is Wolfdane cannot approach it and remain Wolfdane.
Okay, why not?
Ice is a curious thing. One may see through it, yet see themselves in it. Therein lies power.
So wait, this mirror I have
That is Wolfdane is a
might
proud
have been useful.
thing like all of her kind. She cannot bear to see herself as anything other than she is, no matter what corpse she hides in. The mirror you held to enter here will
Okay,
force
so
her
yeah, that
to
mirror is
see.
going to be useful.
In seeing, Wolfdane's
You know,
body will melt from her like water.
this all could have been
No
avoided if she had
more
left a
Wolfdane.
message with Tyrden
Only the beast.
to just give me the fucking
The
mirror and
great
tell me to use it,
worm of
and then
ice
she would have been able to
snow.
stay locked up in this glacier forever and ever and just avoided this whole death thing. See what I'm saying? Use some
Only
thought. If
ice
you're going to be like the
mirrors
all-important
war.
Seer,
She will remember
you know,
it.
then you may as
For
well
it
use
is
your own
of
gifts and use your logic
and
to
the
take things
thing
away.
knows its own nature.
Okay. Alright. Well, both of these choices suck. I just want to use the mirror. I don't want to bother taking her with me. But you can see what Wolfdane is and what he isn't. If you came with us, the barbarians would heed your word and there would be
In
no
her
need for the
shadow
mirror.
is my death. I will not approach her. The mirror is enough, and my word shall be heard only by you.
You know what? Very well, if you will not come with us, then the mirror shall have to do. I shall
If
take it to
you will
Wolfdane.
leave this place, I may speed your journey, though only to the entrance of the Gloomfrost, no farther. Do you wish it?
Yeah. You know, I have respect for this Seer. She has way more courtesy than Hjalдар was. Hjalдар just left my ass there in the middle of the fucking wilderness. She is going to provide me teleportation out of the Gloomfrost. So yeah, transport me to the surface. I got no problem with that. Thank you very much, Seer.
How can I help?
Sorry for disturbing your rest. Maybe next time leave a message with Tiernan or somebody, you know, maybe avoid this whole death stalking you thing. You know, just a little forethought could save a lot of trouble. So let's go ahead and, oh, we got a level up. We got a wizard level up. That's nice.
Do that.
Level 7 spells too. So let's see what level 7 spells he has. He has nothing memorized right now. It's because he only just got it. Okay, let's see what we got. Monster summoning 5. 5th level monsters. What do we got? Cackle Fiend. Anyone under the effects of a protection from evil spell or skull will not be targeted by the fiend. Man, that looks so dangerous and yet so interesting. Finger of Death spell. So I can get a yet another save or die spell that's not actually going to hit anything. Mordenkainen's sword is always fun, but I don't necessarily know that it's useful. 1 round per level, and it basically does 5d6 per level, or 5d6 as soon as it hits. It may not be bad. Malavun's Rage. That might be useful. 20d4 is not bad. So if my wizard gets cornered, that looks like it might be useful. 15-foot radius. I can swing that, I guess. But it's a matter of maneuvering the wizard. I'm not sure if I want to do that. 7 Eyes. It's a protective spell. It's basically lightning bolt, poison, magic missile, ray of enfeeblement, shout, and hold person all in one. So, and charm person. It's all those spells in one. This is like a multi-spell spell. It's not terribly bad. Got a lot of good spells at 7th level. I don't know about Cackle Fiend. Malavun's Rage. I am so confused right now in terms of what I want. Let's get Malavun's Rage, because I can make that work. Maybe a good get out of the what the hell free card. All right. So with exposition done, let's go back to town. Now I'm done with the Gloomfrost Glacier, and I could continue onward. However, there's another aspect that I want to get through here. I'm going to go ahead and go back to town, and I'm going to go ahead and do my selling and so on and so forth. I'm going to try to find the druid, or not the druid, the ranger. But more importantly, I need to go to the Trial of the Lore Master content, because I'm getting pretty far in this particular expansion. And I don't want to finish another expansion and then have to come back and say, oh, okay, now we'll do Trials of the Lore Master. No, we'll do Trials of the Lore Master next. We'll put this main whole war quest thing on hold. And we will go ahead and sell what we can here. Remora shells weren't really doing anything for him. Do we have any random crap I need to sell? I think I do. I'm not seeing anything though. Yeah, okay, that was a waste. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue running around, and I'll try to find Emmerich or whatever, and we'll go from there.
Very well. Of course.
Alright, Emmerich is right here. Let's see what he has to say. Back again, eh? What can I do for you this time? Perhaps you can answer a few questions for us. We fought off a creature that was stalking the streets tonight. We believe it was a werewolf, and that is the one behind the murders in town. A werewolf? How can that be? I'm certain that the wolf that attacked me is behind these killings, not some cursed man-beast. How do you know that the creature that attacked you wasn't a werewolf? I suppose it's possible. It is said such creatures possess the ability to take the shape of both man and beast. But I was wounded in the attack. If the creature was indeed a werewolf, wouldn't it have passed this curse on to me? Perhaps it did. Tell me, what can you recall of the past few nights? By the gods, the nightmares. I've been plagued by the same horrible nightmares every night since the attack. I had thought they were merely dreams sent to me by the Forest Father to remind me of my transgressions. In the morning I awake drenched in sweat with the bloody images of violence still lingering in my brain. Oh, merciful powers, it's true. What have I done? What have I become? Hold still. This will only hurt a moment. No. Tough luck, eh? Well, as long as you keep your distance from us, I don't really care what you do. Calm yourself. Surely there must be something we can do to help. Ah, man. Help me? I'm a werewolf. A murderer. What makes you think I should deserve your help? Please, leave me. I need to be alone. Very well, but if we discover a way to remove your curse, we'll be back. Okay. Well, leveling up. Let's level up Clow. And the Druid. More spells I'm probably not going to use. And the Cleric. More spells I'm definitely going to use. And the Bard. More spells. Okay. Good. So everybody got more spells. That's nice. So level 7 spells on my Druid. The level 7 Druid spells need to be decent. Sunray is not bad. Firestorm is very not bad. What do we got? Conjure Earth Elemental is decent. Creeping Doom, if I remember right, that spell is just straight up awesome. So is Earthquake. Although Earthquake is more awesome in pen and paper. True story, I had a character, had Earthquake memorized, and we were fighting this enemy. It's basically this nobleman. And he had this prized household on a cliff overlooking the ocean. And you know, he was basically bragging about how it's his house and so on and so forth. And so I quietly walked away from the group while they were facing him, cast Earthquake on the base of the cliff, and caused a landslide, dropped his entire house off of the cliff into the ocean. And just the outrage. I mean, all hell broke loose. It didn't do any damage to him, but he was so outraged and ran off to try to get his shit that we basically got rounds and rounds of free attacks as he was scrambling to, you know, save his house from, and all of the loot therein, from plunging into the ocean. So, useful spell in tabletop. Not so much in Icewind Dale. Okay, back to the task at hand. Creeping Doom summons masses of insects that will promptly spread out and attack the caster's enemies. The swarms are composed of various beetles, spiders, and other creatures, each of which will sting once and die. As a result, the swarm will generally kill any creature not immune to normal attacks before the swarm is destroyed. That is very nice. So, it's basically an instant save or die spell. Yeah, I can do that. Creeping Doom sounds great. Any other spell slots? Yeah, I got a heal. Get another whatever it is down here. And we'll do another heal down here. Just for shits and giggles. That's already prepped. That's all good. Clow had leveled up, and he gets another spell. We'll use his spell for Cure Medium Wounds. Charity leveled up. She gets more heals. Etc. etc. I'm going to memorize another Raised Dead. And that's that. And then the wizard. The wizard already took care of. But we don't need these anymore. So we'll go ahead and memorize a couple more vitriolic spheres instead. And then the bard, with her bardy bard stuff. Get another one of these. I don't really need it. Don't really cast much. And I don't know, maybe Ray of Enfeeblement. So she can debuff some stuff, but
very well.
you know what? Let me have my druid talk to him. Have my druid talk to him. Now my druid is a werewolf, so she should be able to... Yeah, there's a little inconsistency there. My druid should definitely be able to figure out how to cure him. But you know what? Let's talk to our cleric friend.
It shall be done.
Okay, what do you do here? Healing service. Okay, no, he can't. He can't grant us anything. Let's head back out. Let's talk to. Let's see if we got anybody in this main building right here that can help. All right.
Onward.
I want to finish that particular, sub-quest. We're in need of information. Let's see, you seem like an interesting fellow. Let me tell us more about yourself. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, this is stuff I've already heard before. Okay. It lies upon the trade route, just beyond the pass. Several days' journey to the south, although for me, Orkney is much, much further away than you could possibly imagine. What do you mean? I mean that I am destined to never again set foot within the borders of my homeland. I am dead to Orkney. Why? Were you banished or something? Indeed, though it is a banishment imposed by my own actions, or inactions, rather. Alas, it is a sad tale, one which I do not wish to burden you. Thank the gods. Alright. We don't mind. Please, tell us your tale. I am flattered by your request, but I am afraid there is no art left in me. The best I can manage these days are a few uninspired words, accompanied by sour notes plucked from broken heartstrings. Stop being so dramatic, Murdow. Your silver tongue may be a bit tarnished, etc. I think I've heard this part before. Okay. I'll buy him a drink in exchange for a tale. Here's 10 gold. That should be enough for a star performance. I do not deserve such generous patronage. However, since this coin will undoubtedly find its way into the pockets of my good friend Kieran here, I shall accept your offer in the spirit of improved commerce. Very well, if it's a tale you desire, then it's a tale you shall have. Now put yourselves at ease, my friend, for the story I am about to tell is a true account, and like all truths, should be received with the utmost attention to detail. Go on, we're listening. There once was a time, many years ago, when my heart, like a smith's forge, was aglow. With the brightly burning flames of passion, I was a bard, and, as was the fashion, I travelled the land, stopping each night to perform for kind hosts who would invite a wandering minstrel in for a meal. Each ballad I sang did always appeal to both nobility and commoner, for I did sing of virtue and honour, of fortune, glory, and other things that strike the fancies of peasants and kings. Far and wide, throughout the realms I did roam. Song was my life, and the road was my home. Until one day, as I happened by chance to be entertaining with song and dance, a crowd of children from a nearby town went along, came a servant of the crown. A loyal steward of Orkney was he. In his hands he bore a royal decree, from which he read with a baritone voice, hear ye, let the kingdom rejoice. The Princess of Orkney shall soon be wed to the king's magistrate, Lord Hugh the Red. His Majesty does graciously extend an invitation for all to attend tonight's festivities at the castle, to honour his most worthy vassal. For the rest of his words I did not wait. Like an arrow I shot straight for the gate of the king's castle, where I did present my skills as a bard for the night's event. The king was kind, I am pleased to report, for he welcomed me into his court, and treated me as an honoured guest. In return I did promise him my best, and even offered to compose a tune so lovely it would make his subjects swoon. Indeed, that night I did keep my word, and sang such a ballad that none had heard. It was a rousing tale of blood and gold, of heroes, villains, and kingdoms of old. But as I performed, my eyes did meet the gaze of an angel, lovely and sweet. 'Twas the young princess that captured my heart, and for her I sang with all of my art, pouring my soul out with each ringing note, until no more sound would come from my throat. And when at last my performance did end, the king himself was the first to commend such a fine display of lyrical skill. He offered gold as a sign of goodwill, and he further insisted that I stay as an honored guest until the day his beloved daughter was to be wed to his chief magistrate, Lord Hugh the Red. I humbly agreed, though I did not know how strong my love for the princess would grow, for each passing day was spent at her side, and often upon horseback we did ride out into the forest near Castle Auk, where I would play music and she would talk of her betrothal to Lord Hugh the Red, and how she wished she were free instead to follow her heart and marry for love. Oh, how I prayed to the heavens above for the chance to make the princess my own, but Timora's dice had already been thrown. As I pined in vain, the nights quickly passed, and the day of the wedding came at last. But before the groom could offer his ring, the princess bride declared to the king that she loved another, and could not bear to marry the magistrate, and forswear her one true love, at which point did she did turn, and spoke the words for which my heart did yearn. I love thee, Murdow, and were it my say, I would gladly marry you on this day. Upon hearing her words, the groom went pale. He turned to the king and started to rail. On about law and tradition he went, begging his majesty not to consent, for the princess was of the noble line, and could not be wed to some low-born swine. The king was torn, for his daughter was dear, but the laws of the kingdom were quite clear. So in silence he stood, shaking his head, until at last it was Lord Hugh the Red who proposed a solution, nay, a scheme, which at that moment in time did seem to be a fair and noble compromise, for which I thought him very wise. He pointed out that it was the king's right by law to bestow the title of knight upon any man who succeeds in a quest. In addition, he did further suggest that because I was not of noble birth, there was but one way to prove my worth. Journey to the north where the Icewind blows, there you must find the fabled glacier rose. The king did hear his magistrate's advice, and bade me quest for this rose made of ice, and decreed that to all that should I succeed, the hand of the princess he would concede. So with hope in my heart I sallied forth, and began my journey through the frozen north. For 3 years I did search, both high and low, across seas of ice and mountains of snow. I visited all 10 towns of Icewind Dale, but alas, it seems I was destined to fail. After 4 long years I gave up my search, and traded my quest for this lonely perch. For it was here, upon this very stool, that I realized I'd been played for a fool. For as surely as the ice wind blows, there's no such thing as a glacier rose. Most excellent tale. Farewell, Murdow. Now,
Your command?
I can only assume that that's given me a quest for a reason. Glacier Rose going to be found in a glacier. I've found 2 glaciers in my playthrough of Icewind Dale, and only one of them's in the expansion. So it looks like I am bound back for the Gloomfrost. So, you know what? I'm going to finish my inquiries here about Emmerich,
Speak your mind.
and then I'm going
Of
to
course.
travel back to the Gloomfrost off camera and see what I can do. So, questions for you. We have discovered that Emmerich has become a werewolf. Do you know of a way to lift the curse? Emmerich, you say, this is terrible news. I'm afraid I do not possess the power to cure such a powerful affliction as maledictive lycanthropy. However, I do have an item that may inhibit the effects of the curse. Take this amulet to Emmerich. As long as he wears it about his neck, he will not undergo the process of transfiguration, nor will he be able to affect others with his contagion. So there we go. There's a solution for Emmerich. So let's wrap up that quest, and then we'll head off to the Gloomfrost and look for that damn rose. Alright, Emmerich first.
Very well.
And once he's back to normal, Emmerich is a bowyer. He might be able to make something out of these Remora's carcasses. I have no idea. I'll be able to see. I have no idea on that particular subquest. Let's go ahead and talk to him.
Agreed.
Here you go, Emmerich. Kiernan gave us this magical amulet. Take it. As long as you wear it, it will prevent you from changing into a werewolf. I don't know what to say. Perhaps no one will be able to live long enough to atone for my crimes. Thank you. I am forever in your debt. You are welcome. and let's get Willow leveled up. Once again, I am faced with a choice of what to improve. Let's go ahead and put 5 in open locks, and then we'll dump the rest into detect illusion, because I've got nobody with a detect illusion. So maybe it'll help at some point. My entire party is exhausted. Let's see. Nothing for now. What do we have who do we have in the area that has the potential to use those Remoras things? Let's talk to Purvis first.
Onward.
Try to get as much done in town as we can before we head back to the glacier. And of course, I can't find him now. Well, where's Purvis? Wait a minute, there he is. Out by the graves as he was last time. No, I digs no more holes. I get blisters from so many holes. Don't worry, we don't need you to dig us a hole. We just need to know who died. Hole for Dougal. Him dies just like the others. This place bad. More holes than people's. So it would seem. So it looks like the last of them just joined. Alright. Not a problem. Let's hit the Cooper up. See if he has anything to say. Alright, let's see what the Cooper has to say. To talk to you about your work and possibly moving south. I spoke to the priest of Joaquin Quinn Silverfinger. He says there's an opportunity for a skilled Cooper in Targos. Targos, but I have heard of no such. All the caravan masters that come to Lonely Woods speak to Baldemar first, Tybalt. It is not surprising that you have not heard of this. I thank you, Southerner. I will look into it once. Should the roads become free of the barbarians, I will take my business and my family south. Alright, good fortunes. I will see to the barbarians. Good fortunes. So hey, you know, can go ahead and get him and his slut wife to move down south. Alright. Let's go ahead and head on out. Alright, well that's more experience. Let's talk to the Cartwright's house.
Forward.
I don't think I've been in there, have I? Alright. The Cartwright's house is the head of the town, so you know what? I don't need this. Oh wait, maybe I'll talk to his wife. Maybe she has something to say.
Onward.
Alright. Okay, she's got nothing to add. Alright then, on my way out. Let's loot those trappers' cabin. See what's going on up here.
Of course.
Alright, ain't anybody in here because they're all dead.
Agreed.
Well, I guess that settles that. There is nobody left in town that I need to talk to. And there's nothing I can do with these Remoras things. So, you know what? Let's head into the inn, get ourselves rested, dump these Remoras shells off somewhere, and, or you know what? Let's see if they're worth anything at the trading post. Carl Ryder. Okay, nothing. He just works here. What do you know about Lonelywood? Anything way out of Lonelywood? Surely there must be another ways. Where are you headed? Okay. He ain't got nothing to add either. Well, I guess I'm shit out of luck. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit those Remoras things somewhere. Rest up, and I'll see you when I head out of town. Alright, everybody's rested, spells memorized, heading off to the Gloomfrost, and looking for that damn rose, so this may be a little bit. I'll see you when I find it. Alright, I've been through this glacier with a fine-tooth comb, so I'm back to Tiernan. I hope he can direct me somewhere. Ah, you made a mirror from ice. Could you make a rose? Aye, perhaps I could. Why would you want such a thing? I know of a man who spent his life in search of one, and it ruined him. Perhaps it's not too late for him to find it and his life again. It'd be difficult, but a challenge, and I'll not duck a challenge. Hand me the small block of ice from the bench, and let your eyes guide me hands. All right, then. Didn't know I had it in me. Here ye are, then. How does it look to ye? It's beautiful, Tiernan. It was as if it grew from the ice as you carved it. Aye, so anything else ye be wantin'? You know, I have taken this guy for everything he's worth in terms of his crap. So, man, I want this stuff to be useful. I do. I really do. But there's like almost nothing in here that I can find. That Thrim extract might have been fun during the ice golem fights. Boots of the North. Those might be useful. Surely I have somebody who doesn't have boots, so I'm going to buy them and stick them on anybody who does not have boots. She doesn't have boots. Okay. Boots! Alright, back to wherever I wanted. So, once again, I'll see you back in town, now that I've got that rose. Alright, I'm back here again. We're going to go ahead and turn this in, but before I do, before I give Monhau his life back, I'd just like to say one thing. I went ahead and I was a dirty, dirty cheater, and I looked up the walkthrough to find out what the hell to do with these Remorhis shells. The guy that makes something out of them is Dirty Lou, who is, I believe, somewhere else in Coldhar or something like that. I don't know. Important part is that you have to travel back and forth between the expansion to get it. And I'm not going to do that because I already finished the main game. So what I'm going to do is before I set out, I'm going to drop all of these Remorhis shells on the floor in this guy's inn. So let's do that. Just drop them, just scatter them around, because I'm not carrying around a metric ton of Remorhis shells if they're fucking useless. Don't even need them. Come on, anything else? Yeah, there's one hiding there. And there we go. So, here, have some rotted bits of weird lightning breathing or fire breathing insects. Alright, now let's talk to this guy and get this done. So, the intrepid heroes return, eh? We found this ice rose out on the glacier. What? How can this be? Surely this isn't some kind of trick, an illusion perhaps? It is no trick. It is real, and I want you to have it. It is real. After all these years, at last I have found a glacier rose. Now I can return to Orkney and marry my true love, the princess. Thank you, my friends. I am, and forever shall be, in your debt. You're welcome. Farewell. So now we have pretty much all the subquests settled out. So let's talk to this guy and go towards the trial of the Warlord Master. Well, back again. Have you found any heroes willing to take up a challenge, or are you just pulling an old owl bear's feathers? Yes, we are willing to accompany you. Wonderful, I'll take you there right away. Now, just give me a few moments. How do I work this thing? Is this the rune that... Poof. Okay, we got teleported out. Teleport without error. Puts me in the middle of this place. See? I told you it wasn't far. Hehehe. Now, Timora's stinking luck to you and all that. What? Where in Faerun are we? We're in Anarok. It's a desert. There you go. Oh, the fucking Anarok desert. Fuck this halfling. Oh my god, that's halfway across the world. Oh, happy? Now get on with the heroics. I need to rest these old bones. What have you done, Hobart? Sigh, you wanted to come here, right? You accepted the challenge, yes? Well, here it is. Enjoy. Wait. Bah, Orkwit. Holy crap, there's creatures right off the bat. There's wyverns and harpies, and I don't want to fight right now. I want to end the episode. Holy shit. What do I gotta do here? Let's let them fight, but holy crap. Let me run in here. Yeah, fuck that shit. Oh, they're in here now. My god, they're following me everywhere. What an asshole. He dropped me in the middle of everything. Look at all this shit. I hope this doesn't turn into a total party wipe. Crap. Look, nobody's doing anything. Give me a minute.
I am ready as always.
Yeah, I got like
Childish
two
mind
people.
will soon turn toward
Two
other
people that can
abuses.
do shit. Let's go ahead and lay on hands. Let's actually lay on hands. Let's not use protection from you. Lay on hands her. And hopefully get all this shit taken care of.
Your point.
Drop our freeloaders from this and try to get these harpies down as soon as possible. Okay. Jesus Christ. And she's poisoned and shit. And she can't do anything. They're gonna kill my only reser.
Born in a field.
No.
To victory.
Oh my God.
Your desire?
And there's no way I can heal her in time. I'm gonna lose my cleric right off the fucking bat. She's the only one that can res anybody. God.
Forward.
And there's wyverns in here. Not big ones, but little ones. Holy crap. You know what? Fuck this shit. I knew this was going to be hard, but damn, don't do that to me, game. Killed my only reser. I am so pissed off right now. I may have to go ahead and redo this game, or to restore it from the last autosave or whatever, because I haven't saved in quite some time. We'll see what we can do with our fucking cleric down.
My mind is
Come on. That was terrible. Okay, is there anything else in here? Yes, there is. There's one more. So you know what? We need to get everybody on this fucking harpy. Alright, boom.
I will do so.
Hobart. Okay. Don't you have enough to do in the rest of this God's forsaken place than pester me? What is this place? This? It's my humble refuge from the sand and sun. I've collected a few bits of treasure from the ruins over time. Most of it's junk, but at least it occupies my time. Could I look at some of the things you found? Would you be interested in trading? Sure, why not? It's not like any of this junk has sentimental value. Let me see what you have. Okay, so... Wow. Just basic shit. Okay. Got some +1 and +2. Oh, gauntlets of ogre power. Strength 1800. That's not bad. I might have to pick those up for somebody. Full plate mail +1. Golden girdle, which gives you +3 versus slashing attacks. Better than nothing. Cloak of protection +2. Not that bad. Short bow of ebullience. Okay. It's kind of eh. Bracers of Icelandic pearl. Okay, armor class 6, dex -2, conjure water elemental once per day, cone of cold once per day, Aldazim's horrid wilting once per day. That's not a bad spell layout. It's just kind of not what I'm really useful. Okay, the skull flail +4. It's flail Morningstar. It's not a bad weapon. So I guess there's that. But there's a bag of holding. Thank God I found one of those. Alright. That doesn't help me with my dead cleric. God damn it. Did I just fuck myself over with the cleric dying? Well, tell you what. Oh, I don't even need half this shit. It's because that's main quest stuff. I should just stash that somewhere. Now I've got a bag of holding. And now I'm in the Trials of the Lore Master thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to call it here. And we can continue next time. This has been the RPG Crawler. If you like what you've seen, remember to like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, take care and goodbye.